Hey guys, it's your boy Neo, and today I will actually not be making a video on my channel, but instead on our new channel, the GrandDokkan podcast. This channel is a collaborative effort between me and a bunch of the boys from Discord. We are not able to have everyone on the VC for for our first episode of the podcast, mainly due to the fact that it will be a shit show if we have 13 people in the VC at the same time. We actually did cover the live stream, but we had some technical errors, aka I don't know how to work OBS, so I fucked up on the voice module. So I pretty much created this channel with um just like just with the mindset of I want to have some fun with like a lot of my friends that I've met through Twitter and IRL, that we all just love Dokkan, we all love Grand Cross. Not all of us, but I love Grand Cross, so I figured we'd cover that as well. So I created the channel with the mindset of let's have some fun with it. This is something I've never done before, nor any of us have, if I'm not mistaken. I have a bunch of awesome people here. So let's go ahead and start off with Brojita. So Brojita, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Brojita. It's nice to be on this channel and thank you for having me.
Awesome. Who's next? Since I can't see
Hey
the actual, I
guys,
can't see who was on the VC. So
alright guys, my name's Delta. Hope you guys enjoy the stay. Hope you guys enjoy the content.
all right, next is awkward silence.
No, I really thought that
Uh,
Delta was going to
hey
say
guys,
something
hey
else,
guys,
but
what's
no
up?
matters.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Rain, and I'm actually happy that I'm in the podcast since this is my first ever podcast in my life. So hopefully we can go even further to be better in the future.
Most definitely. Alrighty. Should be you, right, Master? Master?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost. I was just saying things right here.
You good?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel, and I am in the biggest of hopes, and you can enjoy our content. The start off is going to be a little bit iffy, but the more we go, the more we learn, the more mistakes are going to be corrected. Neo is going to learn how to use OBS properly,
Please. God,
and
I don't want that to happen again.
you know. We'll keep covering more and more content the more we go. So, hope you enjoy.
Most definitely. Alright, so that's everyone. Tony.
Oh yeah. What's poppin', guys? Name's Tony, aka Tonix YT on YouTube. Welcome to the GrandDokkan podcast. It's an honor being here, and enjoy the video.
Amazing. The people who just spoke to you guys are actually the co-hosts. So we are all on equal footing here. We all are new to this, and as you can see on our first video, we may have not started off the strongest, but that doesn't negate from the fact that we're gonna have hella fun. So in our first ever podcast slash video, it's more of a video if anything, we will actually be talking about the 6th year anniversary for JP Dokkan Battle, which is the best version of the game. So this celebration start honestly Clash X Unity. So this celebration focuses more on the bonds of Universe 7, if I'm not mistaken. So covering off, we're gonna start off with the tickets that they've given us. So we have the 66 unit multi, the six ticket summons, and then this rainbow ticket. So guys, what do you think about this?
I'm curious what the rainbow tickets are gonna give us. Very curious about that. For 66, I think everyone's just aiming for STRUI and STR Turles there. And pretty much besides that, there's not much more about the tickets really.
Hmm.
I have a feeling these tickets are gonna be more to like the figure collaboration they're doing. So I think like the figure units like the Int God Goku, the Tech Trunks, B-Pan, etc. Well, not real B-Pan, she's a free to play unit, but most of the summonable figure units are probably gonna be on that ticket. That's my bet.
That'll be
And
amazing.
even the LR Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that's been replaced by the LR Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. from the BoJack movie.
as it should be. What about you, Master? What do you think? Bro, Gita, what do you think, bro?
What do I think? 666 ticket units with one LR guaranteed. Looks pretty good. Very valuable. Would recommend highly that people would summon on this. There is a stone version, but I mean, there are two banners with some really high, ooh, sexy LRs, and a lot of people are going to be more attracted to that. But these banners, no doubt about it, have amazing value. Would recommend people summoning.
Said that as I'm doing a single on LRUI. Bro, Gita, what do you think, bro?
I think the 6 tickets would be something like the 66, but a little bit different, where it's a Dokkan Fest guaranteed each turn, each summon, but
Hmm.
you collect a lot of them.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Um, my take on this, actually, now that I realized I could actually pull up this quote on my phone, so I know exactly in order of who I need to call. Um, my thing is the 66 ticket multi is amazing, obviously, the whole, oh, where's the last 66 ticket memes gonna happen now for part 2 or part 3, most likely, so I feel bad for my boy Talon. Six ticket is pretty generic, LRs on it. I mean, I'm getting nothing but SRs, which I'm not complaining because that's mainly question. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because my headset was doing some weird thing.
Yes, yeah,
Of
we can
That's
hear
course.
it.
just
Yeah, we can. We can.
awesome. That's just like the random ticket, the shit that they give us every year. My concept of this was my original concept would be we'd have a drag. You know how they give us the red stone, the purple stone, and whatnot? I thought there could be a rainbow dragon stone that you collect the shards for that allow you to pick an LR. I think what this ticket is gonna be, since they're banking heavily on this ticket for anniversary, this will most likely be a pseudo Dokkan Fest where maybe you can select the featured units, you do one multi, and you're guaranteed at least one of them. I know gacha games that have done that before, and I really hope Dokkan introduces that to their game because that would allow for a lot of newer players who want some of these new units that they're not able to get them to actually be able to acquire these units. Will that happen? No. This will probably be some random ticket that you summon on a banner that's gonna have like 1,000 Dokkan Fests on it. Then I'm gonna pull like my 50th NTUI Goku or something like that. So going on, the movie, everyone's seen the movie. It's a pretty good movie overall. It looks like a Marvel made film. I would pull it up now, but I forgot to open up the tab. Login bonus, pretty basic stuff. This is the missions and whatnot to get the coins, the 66 ticket, the Kais, which Lord knows I need Kais. They know just returning story events. Actually, no, this is a co-op campaign that I think we've already beaten, if I'm not mistaken.
Beat
Which
it
actually it
first day.
ends tomorrow now that I realize it, or like later tonight. This. So LR Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. We're gonna talk about these units now. Their Dokkan events came back. What do you guys think about their Dokkan events? Are they hard?
In my opinion, it was very easy, especially when you use a kinda universe
No.
survival saga lead. It's still easy.
It was
With L-
very
I'm sorry, Brojita, go ahead.
I was saying it was a very easy event. The only problem, like any kind of grinding game, is it took a while. But I enjoyed doing it.
Oh, for sure.
I think with LR Jiren it's probably the most easiest way to clear. Like I use LR Jiren and I literally cleared the Vegeta event within maybe like 2 to 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
the
The
thing
thing is,
about
we're
Dokkan.
talking about Dokkan events. Dokkan events are not really the hardest events in the game. Obviously, for a more newer, maybe fresher player who hasn't they still don't have like much training items to level up their units, like potential orbs maybe to level up the hidden potential system. There's a few things maybe, but like for at least like more, I would say better-ish accounts or older accounts. I had people who have played for so long or a fairly good amount of time with this game. Dokkan events are going to be very easy. Like, there are no complication whatsoever.
Most
So because
definitely.
they're meant for more of a simple grind for medals to upgrade your characters. I don't want to make it too frustrating, which is
Mhm.
fine.
Mhm.
Do a master on this one, but I also want to say that Dokkan is kind of becoming a clicker game to me, where you kind of just click on the orbs and you watch characters do things as they relentlessly pummel the enemy into dust practically. And I think the only events that stand with difficulty are the legendary Goku events,
Hell yeah.
SBR, the Gods of Destruction event.
This event right here. Yeah,
The event is a nightmare.
that
That's a
event
living.
is
That's living hell.
that is a
I
living
got one.
hell.
I got one
This event
shot before I even got to my
is
first turn.
interesting. I
The
would say
only
this
way
event is
to
quite interesting.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey,
They
how hard
said
should we make this?" And they just said yes.
the
they
only way
s-
to beat this
No,
event
basically.
is you have to be the Truth, Garesh, Nolar, one of these.
you
You
need to
have to
have
be
a
one of them.
whale tier
With the big
account.
with the big whale accounts.
No, the
with
only way
with
to
the big
beat
whale
it,
accounts, yes.
the only way to beat this event is if you have both UI and Vegeta.
Well, actually, I've been seeing people use STR Super Vegito. The crit
Yeah, and Tech
bouners,
Gohan.
the brick
Look, man,
bouners go
just
hard.
bring stackers. This is a long event. Just bring stackers. You stack that defense good, you're fine.
Honestly.
That's basically how it goes
Hmm.
for long-term events. You just stack your defense, you're good to go. I mean, at
Yeah,
the
but
beginning,
the issue
you
the
might
issue
get
is they
ass
hit you like a
blasted.
yeah, you get your ass blasted turn one.
400k on your AGLLR Gohan or something, and it's just like GG, buddy.
I used Tech Ultimate Gohan on that event, bro, and I'm like, he'll be fine. And then I died, and I'm like, crap. So, the story event units, we're gonna cover these now later on in the video. This event is pretty much just you do it once a day, you get an equip for Represent U7, which is very good because I still actually need equips for my STR UI. My Blue Cow Cannon actually pulled Evolution Blue Vegeta. I did not get UI, but I pulled Evolution Blue Vegeta. So I would actually really like some good equips for all those units. So make sure you guys are doing this event every single day. This is very important, as well
Hold up,
as the
didn't they introduce like the new rainbow orbs on that event, like skill orbs? Like if you remove them, you actually still keep them,
no,
or are these like this?
No, they did not.
no.
Did not?
They only
Uh,
brought category specific orbs.
well, then Red is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
pretty much. But it can be definitely very useful for anyone who's trying to build up a team of Reps or 7 and doesn't want to waste any other potential herbs, look at me, equipments that can be used on other characters. And this is very useful. Like this, for free equipments. Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Hmm. All right.
Like out of the gates, very easy to get, not very frustrating grind. It's just once a day, bam, you're done. You get your equipment,
Hmm.
you're good.
Same thing with the Whis event. I believe they could turn this event into a 7-day event, like the Whis thing. But I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, honestly, just avenues for people to get more equips is what we need because they tried their best with the chain battle, and chain battle is a good mode when they're not being stupid with the categories that you need to use to beat it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, let's make
So,
special pose. Oh, god damn it!
Yes, a special,
special
yeah,
pose.
special pose, Earthlings, and let's see what else.
World tournament, I think, was the
Universe
one. That was
The worst
crap.
thing about the chain battle is the Omega Shenron and the Super. No, not Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel
Hmm.
and the what you call it? The World Tournament Goku. World Tournament Goku is my literally the worst chain battle in my opinion.
Gotcha. Speaking
But
of Goku
but
and chain battles, you know what unit can carry you through a chain battle? LR Ultra Instinct Goku! Yay!
Here
The
we go.
one
Oh
unit that
God.
everyone's been waiting for. The man that evaded all of my stones and told me to go fly a kite.
I mean, he
So,
does have 70% chance to dodge.
nah, more like 100%
Yeah,
now.
you
So
have
this
30% chance to pull him. You have no chance, buddy.
so this is True Instinct Goku Ultra Instinct. Miraculous Awakening or Reps of Use 7 category, 170% with HP attack and defense and 3 key, right? There's one shaft on the Miraculous Awakening category that I want to mention to you guys. STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is on the category. Tech Full
But
Power
yet,
Super Saiyan 4 Goku is on the category.
And
One
can you
who's
guess
not
who
on
is
the
missing?
category?
Guess who's missing, ladies
guess
and
who's
gentlemen?
not?
Hold up, hold up.
LR
Look at
Super
the name.
Saiyan 4
Look at the
Goku.
name. Oh, it doesn't
No,
say
look
it
at the SSR
anymore.
name.
True.
It
No,
doesn't
no, no,
say
no,
it
no.
anymore.
Look at the SSR name. Look at the SSR name. Look for the
Go,
SSR.
go
Yeah,
back to the
the
Look
SSR.
for the
SSR's
SSR. Look at
name
this.
Look
is
at the name. Look at
Miraculous
the name.
Look at this.
Awakening Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And he's not on the category.
But hold up, hold up, hold up. Here's even better. Go back to the Miraculous Awakening category. Go back to the category. Look at the STR
This is so
LR.
freaking hilarious. It's
No,
like,
no, hold up. Go back. Scroll down. STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is on there, but Goku is not.
Yet STR and Full Power are
I
on the
absolutely don't
category.
understand what.
But honestly, that's like that.
Like,
In all honesty, that's the only bad thing about the unit. Everything else is stupid. So, bro, Gita,
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead and
that
tell us about
doesn't
the
really
unit. What do you think?
concern. That doesn't really concern
I
about the
thought
unit.
I thought I was okay.
Oh, Ring, you go ahead. Whoever wants to talk about the unit, go ahead. I'm not gonna talk about this guy because he keeps dodging me.
Okay. So let's first things first. Let's start with the category. Of course, we all discussed it. The Miraculous Awakening is kind of disappointing to me because the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not there, which annoys me. I don't know. Representative Universe 7. The reason I don't want it to be another lead, it's because I want either Realm of Gods or Pure Saiyans, in my opinion. So it could have been Miraculous Awakening or Pure Saiyan or Realm of Gods category. Key 3s, that's 170. That's what should have been, in my opinion. The 12th key, the Perfect Instinct. Cause colossal damage to enemy with a high chance to perform a critical hit. And same thing with the 18 key. This is the first ever Dokkan Fest unit to get a high chance to crit in his super, which
Is it?
I'm honestly surprised. I know the Prime Battle Goku. I know.
No, I
it
think
is.
he
Anyway,
gives a chance to crit to his allies,
Oh,
not just him.
yeah. It
anyway,
was somewhere among the lines, but basically, Ren.
the passive skill, power entrusted by allies, attack and defense plus 150%. This shocked me. And a great chance to evade enemies' attack, including super attacks such as Neo got shafted by UI.
It's a 100% chance. It's a guaranteed chance to evade my summons, but go ahead.
And key plus 1 up to 5 with each attack evaded, not received or performed, evaded. And then you have a additional defense 30 after evading an enemy attack with super attack as well within the same turn. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack when HP is 50% or less upon entering attacking turn after the character receives attack 3 times in battle. If the character or an ally attacking in the same turn receives a KO attack, revives and recovers 70% HP once only. So this unit, like, I'm just gonna say he's legitimately my number 1 favorite unit in the game and the best LR in the game. No cap. That's it. And the active skill, which is my favorite moment of all Dragon Ball Super, Flare of Anger. Greatly raise the attack temporarily and cause ultimate damage to enemy, but the conditions are you have to be at least HP 50% or more starting from the fourth turn of the battle once only. So this unit, he's insane. That's all I gotta say. He's insane.
Yeah, I mean, you pulled them off a single summon, so I would imagine.
Okay.
Reen
So
pulled a lot
yeah.
of stuff on single. He pulled a lot on a single. Like, you guys wouldn't understand the luck this man has.
Green is
Tell,
the
tell
single summon king. He's a single summon king. Yeah.
Give him 5 stones. He's gonna pull the main feature unit. Give him just 5 stones.
Yeah.
uh,
But Delta,
so
Brogeta, what do you guys think?
yeah, that's UI in my opinion. I love him. He's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion, Ultra Instinct UI is very overpowered for the game. I looked at his stats for his attacks full max level and full orbed. All 4 dupes in SA 10 or 20. Sorry. Uh, he rivals just a little bit below LR Tech Vegito untransformed.
Gotcha. Aiden, what do you think, bro?
This unit is like the definition of broken. I mean, the only thing he was lacking is defense, but you only need defense when you can dodge, right?
What do you mean lacking in defense? He has 150% defense and a great chance to dodge. He's the
Yeah,
best
well,
defensive unit in the game.
when I say
No.
defense,
He
I
gets
mean,
plus 30%
yeah,
on the first dodge.
his
Yeah.
defense stat is lower than Vegeta's,
Yeah,
which
Vegeta. I
For
mean,
sure.
14. I mean, honestly, in terms of an LR, 11K is not bad. Because remember, the blue fusions at 55%, I can actually pull up blue Gogeta right
you
now.
cut out, by the way. I don't know if it was just for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying that the blue fusions at 55%, Gogeta has 8,000 defense. So compare 8,000 to 11K. Now that's really solid turn one. And also, what makes this Goku better than Vegeta is one, his typing. So he has automatically a level 5 additional built into his passive. And in terms of additionals, what makes both of them, not just UI Goku, but Evil Vegeta broken, is this right here.
We can't see it. It zoomed in on his picture
Zoomed in on his picture.
in the Discord.
Well,
No, it's not.
it should be fine over here. So the fact that he has a high chance of performing a critical hit for one turn, this stacks into itself. So his first super attack has a 50% chance. Pardon me. A second super attack has a 100% chance to perform a critical hit. So he literally, if he does one super, he does an additional, he's guaranteed critting. The defense plus 30% is perfectly
And then he has a
fine.
potential to do a third additional.
Yeah, since he's AGL, he can do 3 supers, which honestly, if you pull dupes for these guys, which one, congratulations. Give them full additional. There's no need to give these guys crits. This, I think, in my opinion, Ultra Instinct Goku is the best 55% unit in the game's history because he does everything. A
It
medium
probably
chance to
is.
perform an additional super attack. He has a high chance to crit. He has a 70% dodge chance, which is insane. And even these units without the revival mechanic are still the best units in the game, period. No other unit can do what these guys do. I mean, you can make the case for LR Turles and LR Jiren, but in my opinion, I think Goku and Vegeta are easily number one and number two respectively. I'm actually I'll have Tony go ahead and go over LR Evolution Blue Vegeta because he pulled him first. So Tony, go ahead and tell us about Evolution Blue Vegeta.
So I personally love using this Vegeta, even though I still have to awaken, if not his best linking partner, the old AGL Blue Vegeta. But so far, the experience I had with him are tremendous. It's amazing. Like, I don't have UI, but I used a friend leader for you as UI, and they're like made to be in the same team. But let's be honest, you have to be a whale or have tremendous luck in order to pull both. So
Yep.
the power of revival category. If you mind clicking on the category for me.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, the category is not horrible. Now, the LR wise, it could use a couple. We have LR June, we have STR UI, we have a lot of them. Well, not quite a lot of LRs, but we have a quite. Most of them are super. There's not a single extreme unit on this category, but most of the people are probably just gonna run him with refs of Universe 7, in my opinion. I usually
I
run him in
actually
that
run
team.
him. The exact team that I use is this. I use Evo Vegeta. Actually, I have the team right here. Actually, let me pull it up on my phone. Sorry. I use Evolution Blue Vegeta. I use STR UI. I use AGO Blue Vegeta. STR Blue Kaioken. But that's Repsa U7. He's not in this category. Then I use actually these suits. I use AGO Blue Gogeta and I use Int Super Gogeta with the ZZA. That team is ridiculous.
So like I said, they're like Goku and Vegeta are pretty much almost the same. UI, in my opinion, being a little bit better. So causes colossal damage to enemy with a high chance of performing a critical hit for one turn, the same as UIs. Then causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and chance of performing a critical hit for one turn. So yeah, pretty much it's same as UIs as super attack. Then the passive active attack and defense 150 reduces damage received by 10%, plus an additional damage reduction of 10%, up to 30% with each attack received within the same turn. Key 1 plus up to 5 with each attack performed. Immediate chance to launch an additional super attack when HP is 50 or less up entering attack after the character receives attack 7 times in battle. If the character and ally attacking the same turn receives a KO attack, receives and recovers 70% HP once. I've still yet to like experience one of these revival mechanics. I have so many questions for this revival mechanic that I have no clue. I've yet to experience one of these situations where this revival mechanic will actually activate.
So yeah, my only thing about the revival mechanic is that it's heavily restricted. But what do you guys think about it, honestly?
I honestly love it, but the issue. Could you check the category for me, please, Neo? Power of Revival. What disappoints me, scroll down. What disappoints me is that none of the cells are in this category. Which, why? Akatsuki, have you watched Dragon Ball? That's my question. Have you watched Dragon Ball? Why?
But
Why is
That's the only
SRAGO
issue.
Bardock's in the category.
He's got a point. He's got a point. He's got a point with the cells, but I personally think this is more of like characters after they've gotten a massive like boost power up that
But why
they've
wouldn't
got
Vegito
onto
be in
them.
the category then? Because Gogeta's in the
Hold on,
category.
hold on, hold on.
That's my
I,
question.
Yeah, I
That's
do
my
not
question.
understand. No, this is his thing. Why is Gogeta here? Look at the description of the category. Take a little bit of a look at the description of the category. When did Gogeta have a special resurgence?
Well, I mean, it was Goku and Vegeta's first time fusing, but wouldn't that mean S tier Super Vegito would be in this category then? Because they had to fuse
yeah.
to create that power to beat Boo. Why wouldn't he be in this category?
I just don't understand what they were thinking with this category. Now, the cell thing that you're talking about, Reen, that was more of a miraculous awakening than a revival because the guy didn't really die, basically. But I mean, you could really say that he ten because he technically didn't die. He was still alive. His core was still intact, so there was still like life within it. But I mean, any excuse is good to put him on the category. Category buffs.
Uh,
I know what you mean.
I know,
uh,
I know, Vegeta must be annoyed by this, right?
what?
You must be annoyed by this, right? The whole category issue.
I am. Because I'm going to branch off what you said. If you go down, scroll down, go to the SRs, physicals, up a little bit. That physical SSR UI right there, that one is the most terrible free-to-play UI you can get. He's on the banner. But INT Cell is not. INT Cell literally explodes, then revives himself back to the perfect form.
Yeah.
And how is Gohan a miraculous revival?
Well, because in the movie he used Super Saiyan 1, and then at some point he used Super Saiyan 2. It's
The,
been a long time since I watched the BoJack movie, so I can't really tell. But I think
uh,
like
what
after
happened
That's the
was,
thing. He didn't revive. That was more of a miraculous awakening than a power of revival.
I
That's
know,
the
exactly.
that's
because
the problem I have
Gohan
with this
really,
Gohan in this category.
the only thing that happened was Gohan was fighting BoJack. BoJack was about to kill Gohan. Goku knocks BoJack away, sets Gohan down, and Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2. That's literally all that happens. There's no revival in it.
Go- exactly. Like Gohan doesn't really die. Like, what's going on here? Wait, this is power of revival or no? This is not. Yeah, this is power of revival. What the hell? What?
My biggest question would be this.
Jiren
Yeah,
makes no
this
sense
is
to be on that category. It makes no sense for him to be on
The
there.
But I
the
guess you
only
can
No
time,
say,
damn sense.
hang on, the only
hold
time
on,
I
hold on.
understand Jiren being on that is after UI Goku defeated him, and then Goku lost his power because it almost killed him.
No, no,
I
no, no, no. Actually, I am just thinking about something. We are taking it in the I can speak.
you're
In the
good.
context of the name instead of the description. The description tells us that it's a special resurgence. This moment right here is a special resurgence. He gets the motivation from Topo. So if we're gonna take it from that, then it does make sense that Jiren is there, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is there. No way in bloody hell is Gogeta supposed to be there, but sure, leave him there, I guess. UI Goku, yes, he should be in the category. Vegeta as well. I mean, he literally thought about his family and his people dying. He was like, nope.
I mean, that's
Okay,
he's the one who leads the
This
category.
category is literally the character is losing a battle and then he gets some sort of motivation and gets even stronger and starts getting the hand in the battle.
Yeah, called the
no,
power of
Yep,
friendship
then
category.
that's basically
then
what
let
it is.
then let me ask you, what about Goku and Frieza, LR?
It's also a pretty good question. That's
Wow,
a
yeah.
pretty damn good question. Why the hell they're not on here?
True.
What are they doing?
That
What
is
are they not doing here?
that is
They were
literally,
literally
if not
the, dude,
them
the
winning.
Well, Goku and Frieza didn't really get incredible power through a special resurgence. When they were
they
fighting
didn't get an
Jiren, they were
incredible
exhausted. They
power.
didn't
That's
have a
true.
special power. They just combined their powers and pushed them off the ledge. That's all they did at the end of the day.
No, of
Goku
course
was
they
But
had.
struggling to even
if you
go
look at
Super
it,
Saiyan.
if you
Of
look at
course they
his
had an
18,
incredible power.
if you look at his
Power of
18
friendship.
key,
Yes, but I don't think it works like that.
if you look at
Because
his
if it
18
was by the
key,
power of friend, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
if you look at his 18 key for Goku and Frieza, then they both use Super Saiyan and Frieza full power right at the end of that. At the end of the animation.
It's literally in the card art.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's no special power. That's Super Saiyan, buddy. He uses Super Saiyan all the time. Like, I get like when it comes to like the motivation and such in that context, they should be there. But that's no special power unless they want to count the power of friendship.
If they counted the
It's the
power of
power
friendship,
of
that would be every.
trust.
Ooh,
It's the
I didn't even
power
Yeah,
see.
of love.
Which would bring into another thing. Wouldn't UI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta have a link called the power of trust because they trust in their universe to win? They trust in themselves.
That would have been
Yeah,
sick,
but that
actually. That
that would be
link.
a cool link, but at the same time, that would be a very pointless link. The power of trust, you could just call that solid support, or you could just call
Join
that
forces.
join
Yeah.
forces. Is literally
yeah, young
join forces is
forces.
literally the power of trust. This is like literally power of trust category. Or like
Yeah,
not
Exactly.
really,
because
but
Holy, that's a lot of LRs.
I mean, literally, it's all LRs. It's literally what it is. But back on the topic, let's go back to Vegeta. Power of yeah. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring us over to the summonable secondary banner units, which their artwork for the secondary banner units is amazing, and I love how Gohan is literally like the staple of both the teams, which I freaking love. I'm actually gonna go ahead and introduce this category and this team, or this unit, sorry. This is the Bond of
Can I
Master and
say
Disciples
something
Joint Training.
before?
Bond of Master and Disciples Joint Training. Go ahead, bro. I'm just kidding. Hello?
Oh, can I say something before you go to Gohan and Piccolo?
For sure.
Rain?
The
Sure.
second most disappointing thing about Vegeta is that why does he have the Link Prodigies instead of Super Saiyan? Why?
That's a good question.
No, I think the link
Oh
that they
man,
replaced
yeah.
would be Prodigy.
Well,
I
Royal
think
Lineage.
Prodigy's Royal Lineage makes sense because he's Vegeta. Everyone in Vegeta's family should have that at least because Vegeta is the
Since
Prince of Saiyans. But Prodigy's is actually kind of pointless in my opinion. I think they should have replaced it with Super Saiyan.
I got another question. Is there a link? I'm not all that far into Dokkan's links, but is there a link where it talks about like ever evolving power?
Isn't that the no? That's a category like
That sounds like transformation boost.
no. What's Kefla's category like something
Rapid growth.
rapid growth? Yeah, there it is.
That would be something for Blue Evolution, or
Not
I feel
really,
like
because we don't know how much he. What did he even do? What kind of training did he? If he even went for training to achieve this form or whatever the hell he was trying to do, I don't even know what the hell. Where the hell did this came? What did I can't speak. Where the hell did this came from? Like it was just yeah. Let me just
I
get a power boost.
No, this is not even canon actually. Technically, in a manga, this didn't even show up. This doesn't even exist in a manga.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they rushed them.
No, no, no. So
Goku in
Kaioken Blue, Evolution Blue, that doesn't even exist in the manga. No. So this technically they just put it in an anime just so it would actually be more hype because they didn't just want to make Vegeta and Goku be Super Saiyan Blue and then whoa Goku gets UI. They actually want to give Vegeta some love, which I appreciate.
actually in the manga Goku perfected Blue. I don't think it was called Blue Evolution, but it was a better perfected Blue, and
Perfected
he
Blue
was
in the
able to
manga
use Hakai.
was Perfected Blue in the manga is a different thing from Evolution Blue. Perfected Blue is Super Saiyan Blue without the aura. Let's go ahead and switch topics over to the Gohan and Piccolo card, or the father and son card, right? Um,
I back
they
up that.
lead the bond of master and disciple category 3 key and 130 stats, which for that the fact that they are going to lead a 130%, because typically the secondary
For
banner
sure.
units are a 120% lead. I think this Gohan Piccolo card is very solid. Um, they greatly raise attack for one turn, cause supreme damage to enemy with a medium chance of performing a critical hit, so you have a 30% chance of performing a critical hit. They have 20% attack and defense at the start of each turn up to 80%, plus an additional 120 and a great chance of stunning when performing a super attack, and performs a critical hit on stunned enemies. What? Okay. Representatives Universe. They also buff reps of U7 with 2 key and 20% attack and defense. Any disable enemy guard when performing a super attack if there's another reps of U7 category ally on the team. So pretty much this unit is meant to be ran on the reps of U7. Their links: Speedy Retribution. I mean, they
What
share a
is
link with
this
Dead
category?
Yamcha.
What is this,
I,
bruh?
I actually
Their links are
didn't know
kind of
that.
shit.
I didn't know
Look,
that
man,
actually
look.
existed. I didn't know Speed
What?
Retribution was actually a thing.
Retribution is a thing.
Why
Ugh.
cold
But like,
judgment?
look. No. Let's not cut some slack. Okay, cold judgment is starting to begin to be a little bit of a more common-ish link, and it's a really good link. Like at link level 10, you get like what 30% defense, if I'm not mistaken.
25.
Brainiacs. Oh, 25. Okay. Thank you. Brainiacs. No, actually, Neo, you can check it out. Just like move your mouse towards the link. No, not Brainiacs. Cold judgment. Cold judgment. Okay,
25%
25.
defense.
Yeah.
Double
There you
team.
go.
That's a good one.
You know, cold judgment, good defense link. But I mean, do you even need it? Because this guy, I've seen a little bit of how he moves. He has some good defense, all right. And the fact that you're getting 120% attack and defense on super attack is quite good, especially when you're using support units because the buff increases.
Yep.
But when it comes to the links, I mean, solid support is a pretty common link now on Representative Universe 7. Kamehameha, you got characters like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, you know, LRUI Goku, you know, a lot of the Gokus in the team, and a bunch of units are going to have Kamehameha on Representative Universe 7, which is its main team. Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, I mean, I have to explain myself why those links are just fine. You know, his links set is, you know, Speed Retribution is definitely not great. Brainiacs is a little iffy, but the rest is pretty fine, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone else got any words on these characters before we move on?
Okay, this is probably a stupid idea, but I think this would be very funny if Dokkan does this for maybe April Fools or something like that. They give every Gohan and Piccolo card just like a father, son, or like a stepdad link.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
I love the super attack. Mm, A lot of the super attacks, yeah, most of them are from the anime or manga itself, but this one really takes it from the show and makes it look good. It works well with the sprites too.
Considering it's a side unit, it's actually really it's really impressive. Considering it's just the side unit.
Side
Yeah,
unit has
for sure.
started to become really good. I mean, we definitely saw that when Tien and Wu Piccolo came out. Yeah, you know, they're starting to put some effort on these banner units. And there's been banner units in the past that have been good too, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
quite
Off topic,
astonishing,
but I
really.
just ran into a Easy Aid 1000 Day Goku.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yep. It's about to get a full 24 key super.
When
So
you
switch.
end up on the thing where you like it asks you for the friend request, but you actually have to click on cancel.
No, I'm not clicking cancel. It's
That
too easy
happen
to.
that happens to me every time.
That happened to me once I found a 100%
Absolutely.
AGL UI Goku. I accidentally clicked on cancel.
Ah, man.
He's good. All right,
But
switching
anyways,
over.
we'll move to the next topic.
So this unit for me, I found it very funny how it's a Gohan Frieza. It's really just Gohan all around, but how they're actually an extreme unit. So this is actually the first extreme Gohan unit in the game's history. But Delta, would you want to cover this unit?
Topic girls, go on.
I haven't really looked into side units much besides the Piccolo and Gohan because I actually thought they were really cool. I just saw the animation, really. I haven't really read their passive or anything much, but the animation is pretty cool with the whole death lasers from Frieza and then Gohan going in.
Yeah, I mean, one thing we can all agree on is that this art is amazing.
I think Dokkan
Yeah,
art is
the
a
art looks very good.
The art
Dokkan art.
looks good, but I'm not a big fan of the animation. They could have done a little bit more to make it look a little bit nicer and work well better with the sprites, but that's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah, the issue with sprites for Dokkan's been a thing for a very long time, to be honest. But yeah, anyone want to go over what this unit does?
I'm good.
Alrighty, so, I mean, Battle of Wits, new lead for
Yeah,
Battle of Wits is amazing. Raises attack for 1 turn. I mean, they're pretty much just I mean, they seal, which is very good. Attack and defense, attacked enemies, attack and defense by 30% when performing super attack. Roughly U7, same thing. Great chance of guarding. Wow, so overall, I'm gonna say Speedy Retribution again. They think these they. It's funny you can literally run this Gohan and Frieza next to the Gohan and Piccolo, and they're sure what? Code Judgment, Brainiacs. They have Infighter too.
Everything,
Code
everything,
Judgment,
almost
Brainiacs,
everything.
solid support. No, Speedy
Judgment, Brainiacs,
Retribution,
Chalking.
Tournament Power.
What? They should
They'll
like
share a
4 links.
shit. They have like 4 or 5 links with each other. They'll actually be a pretty fun like rotation if you want to run that together. Battle of Wits. I mean, Battle of Wits has no introduction. It's just a very, very, very good category overall. Very solid
For sure.
category.
That Android 21.
Almost definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Baby. So I say multiplier by 30%, 70% chance to go to all attacks, and then multiplier is 140%, which is alright, alright. Now we're gonna talk about the free-to-play units, which is what I'm very interested in, and specifically this card. Right now they're only SSRs, but I would imagine that in part 2 they would actually be getting awakenings into TURs, and then hopefully for part 3 they will actually become legit LRs. Not LRs, oh my god. They would EZA. Sorry. So I think, ooh, nice, 30k work. This Master Roshi and Tien card is a very nice card. 30% attack and defense plus additional attack of 10% with each attack received with the 30%. But this right here, if they can easy this unit
Well,
and
they
it becomes
might.
like a 30% 2-key support, they become a very, very solid unit as a good free-to-play support option if you don't have either of these two units, right? Solid support, again, they're bringing back solid support. A lot more units are having solid support nowadays. Solid support, Brainiacs. Tough as Nails was interesting. I saw Tough as Nails, and I'm like, wow, that's typically an extreme-based link. You get me? I was surprised to see Tough as... Is this a unit?
Yeah.
So I was very surprised to see Tough as Nails.
It makes sense for Toughest Nails to be because you have these two normal human characters in a tournament of power that has characters that rival the power of gods, and them actually like standing out and like defending for themselves. Being it makes sense for them to have actually Toughest Nails.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about this unit. This unit, LR Master Roshi, we already know he's confirmed to be an LR.
The Chad.
The Chad. His stats
Chad
are
Roshi.
really good. We can tell instantly that he will see Dokkan make into a rainbow because we don't know his. Oh God, sorry about that. His actual LR hasn't been announced yet. It's in the news, but we don't know what his passive is, what he does yet. This guy is very solid because I've seen some images on Twitter of this guy like at 90,000 defense, and that's only a TUR. So I would imagine that this Roshi unit is going to be more of a defensive-based unit rather than an offensive-based unit, in my opinion.
That
So he'll be
is
like that.
debatable, considering that he does have that greatly racing attack for 1 turn, which is very interesting, actually. I don't know if they're going to keep that, maybe change that, like they did with yeah, LR Super Saiyan for Goku, which in the SSR form had a greatly race of defense, and then the LR he didn't have it. So who knows? Maybe they might do a little bit of a change.
I think
Maybe they'll give some value to this guy. Yeah.
for Roshi, I'm really hyped about his category, the Turtle School category.
This category is literally all
Yeah,
Goku. Literally all
Goku
Goku.
and Krillin.
Goku,
to
Krillin, and Yamcha. That's it. There's nothing else to it.
Wait, I have to see. Is
Oh,
Dead Yamcha in the
Dead
Don't
category?
forget about
Yamcha's
the
Please.
there.
Chad,
Is
the
Dead
Ox
Yamcha in the
King.
Oh,
category? Is Dead
and
Yamcha in the
Roche.
category? Please tell me Dead Yamcha's in the category. Check
He
out the
is
category shit.
dead.
I'm just in the category. I'm just in the category. Calm down, buddy.
Scroll up,
There it
scroll
is.
up.
There it is. There it is.
No, Dead Yamcha.
Oh. Isn't he an SSR?
He's an AGL SSR.
Dude, you
Nope, the
just saw
category shit. I'm
the
sorry. Nope,
baseball
nope,
Yamcha.
nope. The
Oh, it
category is dog
doesn't.
crap. I'm sorry.
Dude, look at this. Look at this dude.
Worthless category. Dead Yamcha's not on it. I'm sorry.
Baseball Yamcha was there. Come on.
Who
Look
cares? I
at this
want Dead
bum.
Yamcha.
My
Ungrateful. No wonder
And
he
was
doesn't
there.
get
And
on.
What was that?
oh.
my only problem with Roshi would be the name of his super attack, because the way he takes his stance and puts his hands seems like Evil Containment Wave, but they changed it to Thunder Shock Surprise. So that confused me
Yeah,
when I
because
first saw read it.
There's one thing that really bugs me about this unit and the Tien and Roshi free to play unit. His SA is literally the same, just without Tien in it. It's the same for the SSR and the UR.
yeah, but
Yeah, his super
uh,
attack animation
gladly
is
that
not
is a
interesting to me.
he awakens because he's going to be full power Roshi once he awakens to an LR. So he's, you know, probably going to have a more different, or maybe like he starts off like that, does the Thunder Shock surprise, and then the
No,
beefy,
the LR, the
strongest
LR.
Kamehameha.
That
You
they
know
did it
what?
last. They did it last time with Zamasu. Like it was just Zamasu, and then the LR. It was actually the 12 and the 18 key was the Goku. So I think they're gonna do a new 12 and 18 key for him for full power Roshi.
You
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
You know what? I wonder if this Roshi on his LR form is going to get a revival. Because in the show, after he takes out the Birdman, I don't know his name, but the Birdman, he basically dies and then Goku revives him.
Imagine if they do something like the restrictions for the revival. They give him like an HP restriction, and then it's like I don't know, 60% HP or less. If there's a tournament of power category Goku attacking on the same turn, that'd
Yeah.
be interesting.
Or like a Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Now I think like maybe Refs of Universe 7 category Goku or yeah something like that on the same turn or same rotation. That'd be kind of interesting to have like him fly in, like an act, maybe not even maybe like an active skill. Like he flies in, Roshi's lying there, he like gives him energy, and then Roshi like comes back to life. That'd be kind of cool.
Revival skill, revival skill, revival skill, active skill, a little bit doubtful considering that we're considering like it can happen. Like maybe when you are like at 30% HP or less, you can use your active skill and then recover
Uh,
70% HP.
Speaking of active skill, I was thinking his active skill might be Evil Containment Wave, which would seal the enemy's attacks completely for 1 to 2 turns.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of the AGL Trunks and Mai from 5 year because they do have an active skill of evil containment. Like it doesn't seal on anything. It just like does a lot of. It does just damage. It's just like a normal active attack.
And then, or his active skill being full power
Oh, I see.
Kamehameha because he's Roshi.
That's guaranteed gonna be the 18 key, the full power Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
so,
sure.
Maybe
something like that. Yeah.
maybe in revival or
All
active
right.
of the full power command.
Hmm.
Or he can have an active skill where like so you know how Vegeta's no, it's not the active skill. Vegeta's revival where like he thinks about Bulma, Bra, and then Kappa. How about his active skill or something like that? He thinks about like Goku and Krillin, like the Turtle School will be with you, or like do the
Oh,
like that'd be cool.
you mean like when he's talking to all the gods of destructions about Goku's past and you see
No.
him
I
and
mean like
Jiren fighting in the background?
while he's
The moment when
charging.
he does the full part, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that like he's doing the Kamehameha and like he's talking to Goku and Krillin. Like
Oh, you
he
mean his speech he gives about how he
yeah,
was a great teacher and they taught him a lot more?
yeah, like eat, study, sleep well. That's the Turtle Hermit way, and like remember the Turtle School will be with you. And then
yeah,
he does
yeah.
the full power Kamehameha.
This, yeah, this would be really nice.
That sounds
What would have
very
been a good
nice.
joke is when he revives, like if he gets the revival mechanic, when he revives, he says, "Where'd all the pretty ladies go?"
Hmm.
No, you know from Fighter Z, he like when his windscreen is like him just like kind of jumping around with the staff. That'd be funny.
Honestly. Well, switching over to what I think is honestly the most wholesome card in the game, Krillin and 18 needing joined forces, so a very well, it's a pretty low stat boost, but joined forces, you guys know what that category is. This unit stacks attack, changes 5 key spheres to int, launches an additional super attack with 6 or more int key spheres obtained, and attack deals plus 20% with each attack performed up to 80%. This unit, on like a mono in team, sounds very good. This unit will be amazing for the punching bag event too, because they'll be able to change orbs. Just having an orb change is amazing. I also thought about bringing this unit in to the Reps of U7 team with Vegeta on it to generate some int orbs for LR Vegeta. Experienced fighters, courage, cold judgment, brainiac, solid support, tournament of power. The one thing that I'm seeing a lot of these units have is solid support, not brainiac. I'm so sorry. Solid support. So like this unit has solid support. You have solid support. You have solid support. Overall, it's a very solid link. Just I mean the enemy's defense minus 20 is mid, but still fine. And like the other units, there's not much really to say about this card. They're
You have
good.
solid support.
Yeah, they're okay, but we need to get there for sure. We're gonna get their awakenings and maybe even an ECA. So with that, we've pretty much covered a strong portion of or majority of what happens in the part one of the
Yeah, that's the
celebration.
thing about this unit.
Oh, look, real quick. So if you have the AGL Krillin that came out with the Blue Boys, I think he's gonna pair up really good with them.
Yeah, he could.
And if after the awakening, if they don't have an active skill or the super attack is not Krillin throwing his shoe, there's gonna be some problems.
Oh, for sure.
If that's not an attack, I'm not doing them. I don't care.
Yeah. So with that, that actually covers our main topics for our first ever video on the channel. So far for the 6-year anniversary, I'm pretty happy with part one. The amount of stones that we've gotten has been not as much as previous anniversaries, but that's all because they're trying their best to bank on this rainbow ticket. I have a good feeling about this like rainbow 6-year anniversary super ticket is what they're calling it if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it was super fun getting to talk with y'all, hearing your opinions on all this. We'll be back next week with another video, hopefully. I might do a video in the middle of the week to cover Grand Cross because I do know that the one Escanor has been confirmed to be released on February 15th. So a little less than 2 weeks from now, we're gonna get the big boy in that game. I will cover that most likely either later this week or sometime next week. I'll probably bring a couple Grand Cross players up in here so we can talk about that. So overall, thank you guys for watching, the viewers, and thank you guys in the VC for joining in our first episode of the podcast. I'm very happy that you guys were able to join.
I
For
enjoyed being
sure.
here.
I'm
It's been
happy that I'm here,
it's
honestly.
been fun. It's been fun.
For sure. Next week we'll probably have different people on, maybe some of the same, because I want you guys to meet all the other members as well. So please stay
For
tuned for
sure.
that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video
Sounds great.
now. Go ahead, guys. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.